Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am, as always, your host, Dr. Suckit, coming to you from a secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, deep within the volcanic lair of the someplace in the South Pacific. Anyways, tonight I'm bringing to you an incredibly weird-looking deck that I found over in AetherHub called Stickfingers Harvest. It's some sort of weird Golgari nightmare with cards that you just don't see in play anymore. So anyways, the whole Stickfingers Harvest is based, it's named at least, off of Old Stickfingers here. And you pay 2 cards and X being the number of creatures you throw in your graveyard. And that ends up being that guy's power and toughness. If there's more creatures in there, you got even more power and toughness. So this guy just is swole, I guess you would say. And then you got the harvest part is the Ghoulcaller's Harvest, which if you had like 4 creatures in there, you'd get 2 black zombie creatures with Decayed, because it's half of the number of creatures in your graveyard rounded up. And then of course it has flashbacks, so you can play it a second time. So you got some sort of action associated with the creatures in your graveyard there. You could kill your own dudes through Deadly Dispute. Undead Butler allows you to mill stuff into the graveyard. You also have the ability, he brings creatures back from your graveyard to your hand, which is nice. We got some of that going on with return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Who else? This guy, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. The Deathbonnet, who gets big ass if there's 3 more creatures in your graveyard. This guy gets buff provided that cards are leaving your graveyard, so that guy can get totally buffed that way. Old Rutstein. This guy is crazy. While he's in play, when he enters the battlefield and during your upkeep, you mill a card, and then depending upon the kind of card that's milled, you either get a treasure or an insect or a blood token. He just kind of keeps this weird mix of stuff going. We got Gelatinous Cube, which is kind of your main creature, like individual creature removal. And then you get a 4/3 when you're done, which is pretty cool. You just got to keep him alive, because as soon as he dies, they get that creature back. You can pay to kill the creature. You just got to pay its casting cost +1 to dissolve it. What's kind of nice, though, is that if he dies, you could always bring him back and then cast him again. So with all that recursion, the Gelatinous Cube's kind of become this nice killing machine there for you. We got the Meat Host Massacre. I think we already talked about that. The Willow Geist, we talked about that. Yeah, who am I missing out here? Well, Toxrill. Toxrill is the awesome guy. The big thing about Toxrill is you either, get up to the mana to cast him, or he goes into your graveyard and then you recurse him, maybe with this thing, bringing him back. I mean, if a bunch of other creatures died in the same turn, you could potentially get Toxrill out for 2, for a green and a black. Now, land-wise, we have, looks like 3-man lands. We got a couple of field ruins, some dual lands, and then some regular fast lands. It's a nice mix. And with this kind of thing going on, you're probably not too much in a hurry. As long as you can, keep from getting killed by those super fast red, white, and green decks, I think we could do pretty good. So let's go see what this crazy-ass Golgari nightmare will do for us. All right, we're going up against Naota. All right, we got 2 mana. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Nothing on turn run, but it will be a black. There we go. All right, turn 2. Let's play the Undead Butler. Mill. All right, no creature cards. That's kind of weird. Could have used those mana, though. All right, Deathfire Bonnet. I could have done the other Undead Butler. That probably would have been better. And no attacks. It'd be nice if the Undead Butler had a little bit of like Death Touch on him or something. That'd be great. Block. Yeah, sure. Let's bring him back. Let's see, who am I putting out? Let's put out another Undead Butler. Let's see if we get some creatures in there. Nope, just all that mana I wanted. One creature, though. Jeez. Alright, this lack of mana might be a little bit on the rough side. Hey, well, we're going to leave that guy in the graveyard. I don't need him back. Decline. Let's go. Let's go for it. Alright, that's better. I can put out the Death Sprout next turn, and then he'll blow away. Man, I really need to get up to 4 mana. That'd be really nice. What is this saying? Turn card from your graveyard to hand. Let's take this action. Who do we want back here? Let's go for Old Rutstein. Of course, I need a mana before I cast him. I already have one. And maybe that was not a good idea on my part. Alright, here we go. We got 3 now. Let's do the Rutstein. He'll be able to at least block with his big old butt. Yeah, no, if we'd been able to pick up mana, we would have been able to use our Gelatinous Cubes and our Meathook Massacres to just destroy his side. Yeah, unfortunately though, that's not working out. Let's just pop up for, let's see, 4. We'll stop that guy. There we go. So, but everything else is going to kill me. There we go. Alright, so we got screwed on the mana. Alright, playing against Okku. And we have, looks like 3 mana we can mess around with here. Let's keep it. Early stuff says, gosh, I gotta go a long way for early. Let's play this. Show, I don't decline it because I don't care. Was it at the beginning of your upkeep, mill card, exile creature card from your graveyard, draw a card. Alright, so still nothing really great. I'm going to pop out this so that way I can ramp into... let's do it. This will start to put stuff into our graveyard. Which sounds weird, but yeah, we'd be able to use the Diregraf Rebirth then potentially. A Toxrill, I'm going to have to pay for it the hard way with the way things are going. Okay, here is number 3. Let's, God, Sticky Fingers, really? Let's do it. We can only pay 1, so he'll be a 1/1. Looks like our Pan Okku is having a problem with mana as well. Yeah, there's no reason for us to be having problems with mana with this deck. Well, I could have really used that. Let's just go ahead and kill it. many creatures we got out here now? 2. Like I do. I got 4 now, so that's pretty awesome. Which means I can start playing out the Gelatinous Cubes. I think these guys are exiled, so it doesn't help out Lolth at all. So next turn, if I play it right, I could potentially wipe out his buds and then go in to kill Lolth with the Gelatinous Cube. That didn't work out great. Might have to play another Gelatinous Cube. Alright, we're up to now 5. 2 more for Toxrill. Oh, who am I getting rid of here? 1, I gotta keep these other 2. Ooh, that's horrible for us. There's another Toxrill. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, but this is gonna make the Gelatinous Cube weak. I can still just pop it by 1. Take out those guys. It's gonna get Lolth up to 3. I mean, ooh, that Shambling Gas could get in our way. Okay, he took the treasure instead. That's good. I'll attack, take out Lolth. All right, there we go. So theoretically, on my next turn, I can also play the man land. What's it got there? Field of Ruin. Yeah, you could take it out. Exile a creature card from draw a card. Okay, that's a good idea. Gotta kill them planeswalkers. Who am I getting rid of here? Wolf. Yeah, so I'd like to get some more mana. I'd like to get out Toxrill. The Meathook Massacre is going to do a good job of saving things. And my man land is dead. That's fine. I'm going to pick out a black mana as a replacement. We got 2 creatures in there. Oh, super duper. What we got? This costs 3. I've got 5, so I can play this guy too. That's fine. Let's get rid of this guy. And we drew a card. Good. And there's our number 6. 1 more. Of course, we're gonna have some spiders crawling all over her butt here pretty quick. She's not good. From graveyard, do I hand anything good in here? Yeah, I can put him out. Take the action. I'm gonna put out. Oh, really? Yeah, let's do that. That guy was so effective against the spiders because of his exile ability. He'll do really well here. She'll be forced to try to get at him with the Professor Onyx. Which will then keep her down so that I can Toxrill. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yep. Ooh, she didn't go for the bait. We should be playing this another couple more turns. Mute hooks. I'm all in on Toxrill. All in. Come on, mana, 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 mana! Well, this guy will do it. This guy does, whatever that is. Alright, we are going to go in for the attack. He'll have to block. And it's only going to get Lolth up to 2. I'm not discarding a card. These are the ones I have. I mean, I don't have anything in my graveyard, so our pal Ghoulcaller's Harvest is not going to do us any good. We should have tons of creatures in there. This should be power packing us, but yeah, every card, every issue has its opposite, and this deck has been answering with the emptying of my graveyard. I have got to get at that Lilith, or the Professor Onyx. You got enough cards in your hand, all the mana in the world, bud. Not much I can do about that. No! Oh, that sucks, because now they're all going to be exiled. That's it. We're dead. We got played. It was so close there for such a long time. Alright, here we go. That guy can't make it, though. Yes, there's nothing in the graveyard for him to sacrifice. Can't even draw a card. There we go. Dead! Alright, we're playing against Poetic Mage. She's got her book out. She's reading poetry. And we've got 2 mana. Let's keep it. Alright, this means we'll be able to play the Eyetwitch. We'll be able to dispute it on the following turn. Let's see. Hopefully we'll be able to get a mana so we can play out a Rutstein. Got him. Got what we asked for. Don't need it. Let's go in for the attack. In turn, I can sacrifice on his. I could do the Deadly Dispute on his turn. Then against Werewolves again. We're going to go for Environmental Silences so we can hopefully ramp ourselves into something good. Lots of mana there. Don't necessarily need what we got then. Old Rutstein, we just need to put a mana out for it. Let's take it out. This guy will help us ramp up a little bit. Looking good. Do I care? No, I'm going to wait. I need those potentially. What do I got in here? Anything? Nothing worth bringing back. There's a lot of awesome in this deck, but where is it? You got the Naturalist twins. Okay, have a good time. All right. What did you say? Sacrifice 2 cards from your graveyard. What do I got in here? Death Touch 6/6. Yeah, let's do it. No. No. And end. Alright, there we go. Yeah, come on down, Charlie Brown. What are we getting rid of? 1. Let's get rid of the non-creatures to start off with. Alright, I'll play some Environmental Sciences. I don't know, get a green, I guess, at this point. We got 3 mana, ability to bring things to graveyard, and Ghoulcaller. What do we got in here? We've got 3 creatures, which means we'll get 2 zombies out of the mix if we play it now. I could do this guy, who's going to be pretty big. Why not? Let's just do it at this point. All right, let's send in my friends. Alright, I really appreciate it if you can run up against me so I can kill something here. I guess that token's not going into the graveyard. What am I losing out on here? A couple of non-creatures, we're good. Nice. Alright, 5/4, you get blocked by the 1/1, and you get blocked right there, so I'll take the 4 points of damage. And you're indestructible, so that's it for the Death Touch. Alright. Alright, so now we get to play something fun. Let's go ahead and play this and bring back our pal, the God of Death. And what do we got? We got 3 left here, so let's go ahead and mill some stuff. That ought to be a cool. Nice. Oh, I could have used that Gelatinous Cube though. Nonk. Alright, so if you're attacking, something's dying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can place the Diregraf Rebirth again. Oh, that's not cool. 2 cards to exile, huh? 1 and 2. How about that? Ooh, I got rid of my own good card. Man, that was... I wasn't thinking that was in the graveyard. So what do we have to do to have it not matter a whole bunch here? Do we just have to chill out? How many guys do I have in here at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get 3 zombies out of the mix. So I have to cast at least 2 spells. I don't have 2 spells to cast, so that's going to be a problem. Let's go ahead and zombie up. And can I do it again? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, why not? Zombie up. No tax. Yeah, I'll take that action. There's probably something good in there. Ooh, Gelatinous Cube, that's what it is. Oh, except for the fact that... There we go. Why can't I take her out? She's got hexproof. I know who I can take out. Certain guy whose power starts with the number 6. This guy thinks that this is going to kill me. Is that the deal? So we got 10. Since I'm the blocker, I got to do the math at this point. 10, and I win. Apparently, the math is done in my favor. May the odds always be in your favor. Stickfingers Harvest. What an interesting deck to play. I got to say, I mean, sure, we lost. We lost some. But those were not bad games. They were fun games, and they did stuff. And I got to say that, look, I mean, this thing definitely has the potential to put out Toxrill, and we just didn't see him. I mean, the way that this thing likes to mill things into the graveyard, Toxrill could easily come out, and there's plenty of recursion to bring him back. And when Toxrill hits the board, he's a one-man wonder machine that is going to destroy. And if they get rid of it, guess what you're going to do? Recurse it back. So Toxrill in this deck is fantastic. Gelatinous Cube, love that card. I love that card. I think it is so good. I wish it would, exile the target creature and then they didn't get it back or something. But you don't get that. You just don't get that. But what you do get is that dissolve, and that is pretty sweet still. Who was the real winner? Who was the real MVP of this deck? If we take a look at the cards that are here, I mean, it was interesting. I mean, in the last game, Egon definitely seemed to be the guy that kept everybody at bay. They were scared of his death touch. They were scared of him being a 6/6. The Undead Butler, he's a goofy SOB, but I gotta say the fact that when he dies, you can return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. That recursion is so excellent. Because there's a lot of things you could do. Gelatinous Cube again. I thought that Deathbonnet Sprout was actually pretty decent in this deck because, yeah, he should have been pretty decent at buffing up and staying buffed. There always seemed to be something a little bit better going on that I can mess around with. I thought Stickfingers, number 1, that dude is so awesome. Look at his art there. And his name, Stickfingers, that's pretty sweet. He was good at milling some guys and getting that priming that engine that this deck needed so well. The Ghoulcaller Harvest, I think potentially won us our last game. I mean, you saw I had enough mana. I did 6 zombies in 1 turn, and they were just sitting there waiting to go, and they couldn't defend. I don't know if the guy didn't know that, but I mean, they could attack, and then that plus my normal dudes, I was going to have a lot of power on that last turn. Not, because I was going to have an Egon. I was going to have 6 of the decayed zombies, plus a bunch of other stuff. It was going to be pretty sweet. I wish we'd seen some Toxrill action. I wish we'd seen it because he can totally help it. The mana was okay. Hive, the man land did pretty decent. It came out and did some stuff. So overall, I would give this deck I was just going to say a straight A, maybe an A-, but just because I'm not sure how competitive this deck is. But it was definitely a good deck. It was definitely fun to play, and it told a great story, and it had great combo mechanics in it that kept things going. It was really good playing on its own that way. So anyways, this close to Kamigawa, I hope you enjoy what the current meta is still able to provide to this day. That's it for now. If you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time. Later.